has the best news, who has the best public affairs, who has the best science, who has the best children's programming, who has, I'm told, the best history? PBS.
Was Michigan involved in the Civil War? I'll say it was. Michigan contributed more to the Civil War than any other state.
President Lincoln wrote a note back saying, thank God for Michigan, because Governor Austin Blair had sent the first troops to defend the city of Washington, D.C., and it seemed like that just wasn't enough. He, meaning the president, sent another letter requesting that we send more troops, and the governor felt he just couldn't do it, that Michigan had given its all.
Elmwood Cemetery is one of the largest places where Civil War veterans were buried during and following the Civil War in the state of Michigan.
My name is Sarah Edmonds. Sometimes I was known as Franklin Thompson. I belong to Company F, 2nd Michigan Volunteer Infantry. And history is always looking for an ear to talk to and a medium to tell itself through. And when it finds it, it will tell its story.
I'm Augustus Stewart of the Michigan 102nd United States Colored Troop.
This is the Richmond family plot. They were one of the prominent families in the Grand Rapids area at that time.
Well, the 102nd was formed after the Emancipation Proclamation took effect in 1863.
Now, most regiments were locally recruited, but the sharpshooters, because of this test, had to be recruited from the entire state. And interestingly, it included an entire company, Company K, which was made up of Native Americans, mostly from the Upper Peninsula.
Now understand, that's tremendous progress to go from property to people to citizens in the course of 4 years.
From the day I was born, I have been against slavery. I've been an abolitionist. It is a clear-cut issue. It is not a gray issue. You are either for it or against it, and I am against it.
When the 102nd, formerly known as the 1st Michigan Colored Volunteers, received orders from Secretary of War Stanton, it said clearly and succinctly that there would be no bounties paid whatsoever in August of 1863.
The number one killer of women during the Civil War was childbirth. The second biggest killer of women during the Civil War was fire.
Yeah. My name is Edward Blakely, and I'm a son of a Civil War veteran, and my dad fought in the Civil War. He joined up with the 10th Michigan Cavalry.
And the Michigan Brigade has been sorely tested, General.
I prefer to stay with the Army of the Potomac, and I then joined the 3rd Michigan.
Its purpose was to not only minister the soldier of his wounds and afflictions physically, but also minister to him both emotionally and spiritually.
When I rode into the front of the brigade and said, "Come on, you Wolverines," the men followed me.
So even though I was brought up in the environment that I was extremely patriotic and proud to be born here in Monroe, Michigan, I can't tell.
Those left behind, and I don't know why. I just keep holding on, peace in my mind. Outside war rages on. by the light of the moon. The cavalry will be here soon. Old Michigan seems so far away. In Gettysburg, I saw men die today, and I don't know why. And I just keep holding on, peace in my mind. And outside war rages on. In the distance.
Thank God for Michigan. Yes, I recall saying that when the boys from the 1st Michigan came into Washington City. I remember the day. It was May the 16th of 1861.